Where is my first settings? Well, everything is okay for now. One second. Well, here my first setting is complete. Well, Salam Habibi, how are you? I hope you are fine. It is me, Michaela Santa. I am here with you. Accordance with titles, yes, we are roasting Feminist Celebrity, and here the topic is RE-NEET exam 2026. Here we are talking about the Meritorious girl aspirants. Now, today's roasting celebrity is repeatedly Divija Bhasin. And here we can see these points. Divija Bhasin states some significant negative effects at the moment. Well, she states that she supports a political party that can contain 50% women representative. Now here it is the word at the moment. But and here I would discuss it about the what is effect on Meritorious girl aspirant of RE-NEET. First of all, here we can see these points. Here source is YouTube Israel. Okay. It is she Divija Bhasin. What is her points? This is going to be an unpopular opinion. Let's check the dialogues of Divija Bhasin. What is unpopular opinions of Divija Bhasin? I do not know, because here every opinions of Divija Bhasin has become the popular in her women fan base. Okay. Well, I only support political party which contains 50% female representations. And here we can see politics without major female representations is politics by man for man. Okay. And no, it does not count if there are 2 or 3 women in it. Men only allow patriarchal women to stay in powers. So they can be used for misogynistic agenda. Okay. Now here we can see these points. Well, now let's check it the moments. What is the points about the we can see, and in the short video with the title of who is political support party I support. Here the statements of Divija Bhasin is Divija Bhasin's statement is like that here. If any political party contains no major women representative or 2 or 3 patriarchal women, that is significant beneficial for the misogynist political party to establish the misogynist agenda. That is the points. And here I would mention that what is the misogynist agenda about RE-NEET exam 2026. Okay. And here we can see we contest here RE-NEET examinations here as an fictional name Gal Gadot statements as an invigilators. Okay. Now first of all, here as my points, as we want to state like that. Well, what is here misogynistic agenda? Well, the definitions of misogynistic agenda is the agenda that is dedicated to support meritorious aspirant of NEET uh, exam 2026. Well, now let me clear the what is the definition of misogyny. Well, definition of misogyny is the the dedications to support a particular gender that can be meritorious in NEET examination 2026. Hence, that the particular gender to be meritorious aspirant can become a medical student of All Indian Institute of Medical Science. That is the definition of misogyny. Hence, the definition of misogynistic agenda is the agenda to be only dedicated to the support the particular gender to be meritorious aspirants of RE-NEET exam 2026. Hence, the particular gender to be meritorious aspirant in NEET exam 2026 can be a medical student of All India Institute of Medical Science. And now, let's check the points, what's going on at the moment. Okay, now here we can see others the significant points. Well. Here we can state the points. What is the difference between the misogynistic agenda versus here Divija Bhasin's feminism? Here I would mention at the points. Okay. First of all, now let's check it. Here question is, what is the definition of photosynthesis reaction as a chemical equations? Option A, 6 mole carbon dioxide with 6 mole waters in the presence of lights can generate 1 mole glucose and 6 mole oxygens. Option number B, 1 mole methyls with 2 mole oxygens can generate 1 mole carbon dioxide and 2 mole waters. Okay. Option number C, 1 mole hydrochloric acid add with here 1 mole sodium hydroxide can generate 1 mole water and 1 mole sodium chloride salt. Option number D. Okay. Now here we can see this points. I think it is the better to the significant moments. Option number D. Here we could notify 2 mole sulfuric acid with here 2 mole potassium hydroxide can generate 2 mole potassium sulfurics and 2 mole waters. Well, that is the points. Okay, now here we can see these moments. Now here we know that what is the definitions of photosynthesis reactions. Well, photosynthesis reactions definition is like that. Here when a tree can generate glucose and oxygen with the assistance of carbon dioxide and waters in the presence of lights, that is here uh, photosynthesis reactions, and that is your significant points. Well, and now let's check it. What is the relations with the Divija Bhasin's propaganda about 50% women representative political parties? And now here is the significant points. Okay. And now it is the clarifications moments that can be significant dangerous. Okay. Now let's check it. Among girls aspirant to support a political party with 50% women representative, 33% girl aspirant choose option B, that is 1 mole methane and 2 mole oxygen in the reaction to generate 1 mole carbon dioxide and 2 mole waters. 33% girl aspirant can choose option C, where the option C is 1 mole hydrochloric acid can react with 1 mole sodium hydroxide to generate 1 mole waters and 1 mole sodium chlorides, and 33% girls aspirant choose option D. Uh, I mean, where the option D is 2 mole sulfuric acid reacts 2 mole potassium hydroxide to generate 2 mole waters and 2 mole potassium sulfur dioxide. And here that is the moments. And here the following girls aspirants was the girls aspirant to support political party with 50% women representative. Okay. And now let's check the points. Let's calculate the scores. What is the here her scores? And here we can see this the moments. Here I would say it is almost 90 biological questions out of 180 biological questions, and here we could say at the points. Okay. Now what is this? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Now here we can see. We could say here 30%. I apologize. 30 question is related with the photosynthesis reactions of 90 biological questions out of 180 questions of RE-NEET 2026. And now let's check it. What would happen at the points? Now here we can see. Well, let's check the moments. 180. Okay. Correct answer is 4. Well, wrong answer is. What is the wrong answer? Wrong answer is negative 1. Okay. Now, the girls aspirants to support political party with 50% women reservations can contain 0 correct answers and 30 wrong answers out of 90 biological questions. Okay. Hence, she would contain 45 wrong answers in chemistry questions and 40% wrong answer in mathematical questions. And now, 30 sum by 90 is here negative 120. Well, hence she contains here 120 wrong answers out of 180 questions of NEET exam 2026. Okay, now let's check at the moments. What is her performance? Here the here we could see here a score is negative 120 out of positive 720, and that is the 4,000 girls aspirants who like the shot of Divija Bhasin to promote the political party containing 50% women representatives. Okay, now let's check it. What is that the significant negative points? Here we can see this moments. Well, in the, accordance with the likes. Now here we can check 1333 girls choose here for photosynthesis reactions like 1 mole methane reacting with 2 mole oxygen to generate 1 mole carbon dioxide and 2 moles waters. 1333 girls as parents to like the Divija Bhasin's short videos to support a political party containing 50% women representatives. Choose their option C, where option C is to hydrochloric acid reacting with sodium hydroxide to generate here waters and sodium chlorides. Okay. And on the other hand, here 33 persons, 1333 likers of Divija Bhasin's video to promote 15% women represented political parties, where they are the girls are parents choose a reaction of photosynthesis as sulfuric acid reacting with potassium hydroxide to generate waters and potassium sulfur oxide. And now that is the points. Now here is the questions that what is the correct answers? The correct answer is the options of the chemical reactions as the definition of photosynthesis reactions. They are none of there we could see none of 4,000 likers did not choose the answer. That is here the option that is here option A. And it is clear as a calculated statement, but the girls aspirant to support misogynist political party choose option A, where option A is the correct answers. Okay, now let's check it the moments. I have US visa now. Okay, well I would type with this, and now let's check it. What of the misogynist political parties supported to be girls aspirant of NEET examination 2026 choose option A, where option A was the correct option of as the definition of photosynthesis reactions, where 6 mole carbon dioxide react with 6 mole water in the presence of light with an tree leaf on tree leaf to generate glucose and 6 mole oxygens. And now that is the clear cut points. Okay, it is the photosynthesis reactions. Okay, now here is the moments, that is the clarifications. What is the score of misogynist girl aspirants who support misogynist political party? What is here her question? Now here we can see these points. What is her result in the questions when they can score 30 correct answers out of 90 I apologize, 30 correct answers of the 30 biological questions out of 180 questions of NEET examination 2026. And here we can see, now let's get the try at the moments. Now here I would mention like a misogynist political part. Okay. Now here we can see it is the points 120. Meritorious girl students supports misogynist political party, and they scores 90. I apologize. They score here 30 biological correct answers, 45 chemical correct answers, and 45 mathematical correct answers out of 180 questions of NEET exam 2026. And what was the score? Here we could see her score is 480 out of 720. Okay. Now here we can see well. Now here we can see these moments at the points. Well, now here we can see thanks for your compliments. But now let's check at the momentum. The girls aspirants who support political party with 50% women representative scored negative 120 out of positive 720. Now what is the cutoff? What is the schedule cast cutoff in NEET exam 2026? Schedule cast lower cutoff is 138. But the feminist girls aspirant who support the political party with 50% women representatives scored negative 120 out of positive 720. That means here we could see the points. What is the summation of 138 by 120? That is 258. That means the girls aspirant to support political party with 50% women representative scored 258 marks less than the lower cut of the schedule cast stood aspirant in NEET examinations. Now here we can see the points. Even if the even if the feminist supporters girls aspirant would be from the general caste category students, aspirants, with the certificate of scheduled caste aspirants, still she cannot score uh, 138. Well, still she cannot be a student, medical student of any ordinary governmental medical college. But now, let's check on the other hand, what about the misogynist girl aspirants score? Here, misogynist girl aspirants attempts 30 biological correct answers, 45 chemical correct answers, and 45 mathematical correct answers out of 180 questions of NEET exam 2026. Hence, the misogynist girl aspirants scored 480 out of 720. Okay. Now let's check the points. What is general caste category's highest cutoff? That is 350. Okay. And here we can see those points. Even we can see, even if the misogynist girl aspirants with the score of 480 out of 720 would be from the scheduled caste background, still she is scoring 130 marks more than here general caste categories highest cut off. That means here we can see she can be a medical college of high qualified governmental medical college. I mean, she can be a medical student of high qualified governmental medical college. And now, here we can see it is just because of her merits. Okay. Now here we can state the points. What is the definitions of misogynistic agenda from the political parties? Well, the misogynistic agendas of the political party is to dedicated to support the misogynist girl aspirants who can score 480 out of 720 in the base of 30 biological correct answers, 45 chemical correct answers, and 45 mathematical correct answers out of 180 tough question in RE-NEET exam 2026. Now here we can see the points. That is the definition of misogynistic agenda from political party. But now what is the points we could see? And here we can notify the moments. Feminist, what is Divija Bhasin's agenda? She just support a feminist political party that contains 30% advocates, 50% women representative. Now, when a political party contains 50% representatives, now the political party would not support any girls aspirants who can choose of a chemical reactions as a photosynthesis reactions where the following chemical reaction is 6 mole carbon dioxide reacting 6 mole water in the presence of lights to generate 1 mole glucose and 6 mole oxygen. But still here we could see Here is the significant points, that is two dangerous moments, where the dangerous moment, we could see these points, uh, 1300, 33, I apologize here, 4000 girls likes Divija Bhasin's short videos because they want their political party with 50% women reservations, where political party with 50% reservation cannot support a meritorious girl aspirants who can contest the correct answers of the chemical de- definitions of photosynthesis reactions. And that is the significant points, as we could see, uh, that is the difference between misogynist political party and Divija Bhasin. Now, here we can state our points. Now, let's check what about the other cans. And here we can see here 39,230 are viewers of Divija Bhasin's. Now, what is the case? And here we can see state the examinations. Well, 39,230 can be divided by 3. Okay, now let's check at the moments. Well, here now it is the significant points, as we could see. Well, 13,076 viewers of Divija Bhasin's choose option B. 13,076 viewers of Divija Bhasin choose option C. 33. I means the 13,076 viewers choose option D, because what about the points? That is, we can see this moments here. 39,230 viewers of Divija Bhasin's are the girls aspirants who supports a political party with 50% women representative, where the following 39,230 viewers of Divija Bhasin does not know what is the correct chemical definitions of photosynthesis reactions. Okay, and now that is the significant points at the moment. Now, which political party is better? Well, feminist 50% women representative, or the complete misogynist political parties. And here, that is the significant moments about the complete biological questions, as I have present with the help of my girlfriend Gal Gadot. Okay, now let's check it. Here is the momentums at points, and here we contest the second questions at the moments. Just wait and watch. Well, now here is the second questions. Well, what is the hemoglobin level of healthy women? Option A, 3 gram liters per 5 gram liters. Option B, here we can see this 9 milligram liters per 12 milligram per liters. Option C, here 0.3 multiplied by 10 to the power negative 9 picogram per liter to 0.5 multiplied by 10 to the power negative 9 picogram per liters. Option D, 11 gram per liter to 16 gram per liters. Okay, now let's check at the moments. What's happening the more points among the girls students to support political party with 50% women representatives. In this case, 4,000 likers and 9,230 viewers as a girls aspirant of Divija Bhasin to support political party with 50% women representatives. Well, 1,333 likers as a girls aspirants choose option A. That means 3 hemoglobin level to be 3 gram per liter to 5 gram per liters, and that would be 13,076. Okay, 13 viewers of Divija Bhasin, 13,076 viewers of Divija Bhasin and 1,333 girls likers of Divija Bhasin to be a girls aspirant to support political party with the 50% women representative choose option B, where option B is hemoglobin level of healthy women to be 9 milligram per liter to 12 milligram per liters. On the other hand, now here we can see the points. 1,333 girls likers and 13,076 viewers of Divija Bhasin to support a political party with 50% women representative choose option D, where option D is here hemoglobin level of healthy women to be 11 gram per liter to 16 gram per liters. Okay, and now but here the only girls aspirant to support a misogynist political party choose option C, where option C is correct answer. Well, it is the statement of Gal Gadot as a statement of invigilator of NI I apologize, NEET examination 2026. Well, what is the option C? Where question is what is hemoglobin level of a healthy woman? Where option C was correct answers. That is here 0.3 multiplied by 10 to the power negative 9 picogram per liter to 0.5 multiplied by 10 to the power negative 9 picogram per liters is the correct answers of hemoglobin level of a healthy woman. And now here we can see that is their significant terms as I can see the moments. What is the significant terms at the points? Here we could notify the significant terms would be like that. Well, here in this points, now let's check it. What about 39,230 viewers of Divija Bhasin and 4,000 likers of Divija Bhasin to support political party with 50% women representatives as the girls aspirants of NEET scores? Let me check. Well, here question is one of 20 biological questions. Now here we can see the points. What is the score? Here, girls aspirants to support Divija Bhasin to support political party with 50% girls, women representative can score here 20 wrong answers out of 50 biological questions, 45 chemical questions, and 45 mathematical questions. And hence, the girls' aspirants' total score is 50 wrong answers out of 50. I apologize. Well, nine, 50 wrong answer of biological. I mean 50 biological wrong answers, 45 chemical wrong answers, and 45 mathematical wrong answers out of 180 questions of here NEET exams. Now let's check it. What is the matters of the question score, as we could see. Okay, now here we can see what is 50 sum by 1990. Well, 5 sum by 9 is 14. Okay, 50 sum by 90 is 140. Okay, now here we could see the girls aspirants who supports. I mean here we can see this ones 39,230 viewers of Divija Bhasin and 4,000 likers of Divija Bhasin as a girls aspirant to support political party with 50% women representative scores here negative 140 out of positive 720. Now let's check the moments. What is the significant matters at the points? Here the significant matters is really significance, because here we could see 100 we know this here. What is the lower score of I apologize, what is the schedule cast lower cutoff of NEET exam? That is 138. And here we can women feminist girl aspirants score is negative 140 out of 720 who supports political party with 50% women representatives. And now let's check it. What is 140 sum by 138? That means 278. That means here the feminist girls aspirants to be 39,230 viewers and 4,000 likers of Divija Bhasin to support political party to with 50% women representative could score 278 marks less than the schedule cast lowest cutoff of the NEET exam 2026. That means, well, if feminist girl aspirant to support political party with 50% women representative is from general caste backgrounds, well, her certificate, her counterfeit certificate to be scheduled caste would be useless. Okay. Now, on the other hand, let's can check what is the points of the girls aspirants who support misogynist political party. Okay. Here we can see this moments here. Now, she could answer the hemoglobin level to be 0.3 multiplied by 10 to the power negative 9 picogram per liter to 0.5 multiplied by 10 to the power negative 9 picogram per liters as a hemoglobin of healthy women. And here that we can see the points. She could score the second 50 correct, second 50 biological correct answers. That means now she could score 50 biological correct answer, 45 chemical correct answers, and 45 mathematical correct answers out of 180 biological, 180 questions of NEET exam 2026. And now let's check it. What would be her achieved score? Well, in this points, her total correct answer is 140, and here wrong answer would be anda ka anda, fanda ka fanda. This is 0. Okay, now let's check it. What is her achieved score? Her achieved score is 560 out of 720. Okay. Now let's check the points. Now here we have to mention repeatedly what is the general category highest cutoff score of the NEET exam 2026. That is 350 out of 720. Okay. What is 56 subtracted by 35? That is 21. Okay. Now here we can see the points. Here is the momentums as we could see when a girl student to be meritorious. And now here I would say at the meritorious girl students who support a misogynist political party, if the following girls meritorious girl aspirants would be from scheduled caste categories, hence she is scoring 210 marks more than the highest cut of general caste score of NEET, because the following meritorious girl aspirant could score 560 out of 720, where we could say the points general caste categories highest cutoff is 350 out of 720. And here we can see that what is the probable points. Here is the probable points that if all Indian rank 1 can score here 580 out of 720, that is the probable moments. In that moments that she can get the probability to become a medical student of All Indian Institute of Medical Science. Okay. What is the cost? The cost is RE-NEET exam is being the tough than NEET exam 2026. And here, if we can score here 580 out of 720, it can be probability that we can become the all Indian rank 1. And now, here is the points at the moment. But a misogynist girl aspirant who is meritorious girl aspirant, she know that what is the chemical definitions of photosynthesis reactions, and she know what is the hemoglobin levels of an healthy woman. Okay. Now here we can see the points. What is the definition? And in that circumstance, let me discuss that what is the definitions of political party with 50% women representations. Okay. Now here we can see the points. Political party with 50% women representatives is that political party who heads the certain girl aspirants who can score 56 out of 72 with the base of 50 biological correct answer, 45 chemical correct answers and 45 mathematical correct answers out of 180 questions of NEET exam 2026. On the other hand, here we can say the points, the definitions of political party with 50% women representative is the political party that heads the meritorious girl aspirants who know what is the correct chemical definitions of photosynthesis reactions and what is the correct hemoglobin levels of an healthy woman. And now that is the here significant points. And in this momentums, as we could see, what is now let's expand the definitions of political party with 50% women representative. Okay, what is the definitions of 50% women representatives? Political party. The definition of political party with 50% women representatives is the political party who supports a meritless girls aspirant who can score here 50 biological wrong answers, 45 chemical wrong answers and here 45 mathematical wrong answers out of 180 tough questions of RE-NEET exam 2026. And now, what is the cost? Here, the cost is the crystally significant moments. And the cause is here biological. Here we could see women representative political party where women representation would be 50%. That hates women's merits because if the girls aspirants would be meritorious, she would be allied with a misogynist boy aspirant to be meritorious. Well, and here in the cause of the points, when here 580 out of 720 can be the reason of all India rank 1. In this case, when women can score 50 chemical or now here you can see when women can score here 50 biological correct answer, 45 biological chemical correct answer, 45 mathematical correct answers. Hence her score would be 560 out of 720. When her score would be 560 out of 720, she would be probably the medical students of All Indian Institute of Medical Science. Now, the vacancy of 20 seats of medical students of all Indians uh, Medical Institute of Medical Science contains almost one girl who can know what is the correct chemical definitions of photosynthesis reactions and what is the here the level of hemoglobin of an healthy woman. And now here we can see that is the significant points. In that cases, the following meritorious girl aspirant is patriarchal because she would be a girl student to be medical student of All Indian Institute of Medical Science with 26 boys students to be her classmate in 27 medical students vacancy. And now that is the point. She would be definitely a patriarchal because she is the meritorious girl students. And now that is the point why we say misogyny is the best policy. Okay. Now, if you love misogyny, you can comment here. Okay. Now let's check it. And at the significant points at the moments. Now I would contest about the significant points that would be clear the points. Now what is the third 20 biological questions out of 90 biological questions? Here one of third 20 biological out of questions out of 90 biological question is what is the function of mitochondria? Option A, walking. Option B, talking. Option C, writing a letters. Option C, checking the health immunity of every cell of every tissues of human bodies. Okay. Now let's check at the moments. What is the realities of the points? And here we could check that what was. Okay, now it will be clear the points. Okay, now here we can see 39,230 viewers and 400 likers of Divija Bhasin, as you could see the points. Now I think it is the definitely points to be here checked. Okay. Now it is, we can check it is 39,866 views and 4.1 thousand, 4100 likes of the Divija Bhasin as an girls aspirants. Now let's check it the calculators. Well, what is 39,866 divided by 3? That is here 33,288. Okay. What is 4100 divided by 3? That is here 1366. Okay. Now here we can check the points. Well, 1366 likers of the Divija Bhasin video and 13,288 viewers of Divija Bhasin's videos is 33 persons girl aspirant of the political party with 50% women representatives who choose option A. Option B is chosen by 13,288 viewers of Divija Bhasin and 1366 likers of Divija Bhasin. Option C is chosen by 33 13,288 viewers of Divija Bhasin and 1366 likers of Divija Bhasin. And now choose option C. But what is the girls' aspirants who support the misogynist political parties? She could choose option D, where option D is correct answers. Well, now what is the significant momentums at the points? Here we could see that is here significant points at the moments. Well, here we can notice first 1366 likers and 13,288 viewers of Divija Bhasin was girl aspirants who supports here a political party of 50% women representatives and contains the answers of the function of mitochondria is walking 400 kilometers. And now it is the points. 1366 likers and 13,288 viewers of Divija Bhasin is the girls aspirants to support political party with 50% women representative. Choose the answers where the answer is of the function of mitochondria is here talking. Okay. Now let's check at the points at the moments. What about the girls? The girls' points is significant as that can be dangerous. Okay. 1366 likers and 13,288 viewers of Divija Bhasin would be the girls' aspirants to support political party with 50% women representative. Chose the answer of the function of mitochondria, where answer is writing in letter is the function of mitochondria. Okay, but what is the meritorious girl aspirants who support misogynist political party? She choose an answer of function of mitochondria. The answer is checking the health immunity of every cell of every tissues of human bodies. And now here is my point. What is the significant moments? Well, let me remind the calendar of 2021 to 2022. Well, I think here I can mention at the points of the worldometer coronavirus. Okay. Hence, let's check the moments. Worldometer coronavirus. Okay. Now here we can see. Here is www. Okay. Now here we can when the mitochondria can be weak, here immune system can be weak, and here is an effect the from calendar 2021 to calendar 2022, or from the calendar of 2020 to the calendar of 2022. Here we can see the coronavirus cases is 704,753,890, and how much death? The death is 7,010,681. Okay. Now when the mitochondria became strong, hence immunity system is healthy. And what is the results? The results is 675 million 619,811 are recovered from coronavirus. But still, here we can see this points. 39,866 viewers and 4,100 likers are the girls aspirants who support Divija Bhasin to support political party with 50% women representative. Their answer of the function of mitochondria is walking, talking, writing a letters, pooing. But their answer is not the answer of the function of mitochondria. Well, they who recovered the coronavirus patient, that would be 675,691,811 coronavirus recovered patients. Hence, is just functions of the mitochondria. That is not the answer of 39,866 girls aspirants of NEET to support political party with 50% women representatives. Okay. Now here we can see this points. Who is haters of the Divija Bhasin? When Divija Bhasin supports political party with 50% women representative, that is the girl aspirants. Okay, that is here the girls aspirants whose answer of the function of mitochondria is to recover 671,811 coronavirus patients as recovered out of 705 million coronavirus cases. And now, this is the significant momentums at the points. And okay, now well, it is here third 20 out of here we can see this, that is the third 20 out of 90 biological questions of out of 180 questions of NEET 2026. Okay. Now, when the meritorious girls aspirants can contest the correct answers of the functions of mitochondria, hence probably she could answer third 20 out of 90 biological questions. Here 420 is not clear at the moment. Hence we can see she contains 160, I apologize, she contains almost 70 biological correct answers, 45 chemical correct answers and 45 mathematical correct answers out of 180 biological, 180 questions in NEET answer 2026. Now let's check at the moments. Now here is the time to check what was the score of 39,866 girls aspirant to be viewers of Divija Bhasin to support political party with 50% women representative. I mean, here we can see this points. What is the score of 39,866 girls aspirants to support Divija Bhasin, where the 39,866 support political party with 50% women representative. They could score 70 biological wrong answer, 45 chemical wrong answer, and 45 mathematical wrong answers. Now, what is their score? Well, their score is negative 160 out of positive 720. Okay. Now, here is the moments. What is the score of okay, let me take a breath. Now here we can see that what is the lower cutoff score of scheduled caste in NEET 2026. That is here 138. Well, now let's take the summation between 160 by sum by here 138. That would be here 298. That means here we can see a feminist girl aspirants to be supporters of Divija Bhasin to support political party with 50% women representative can be general caste backgrounded with a certificate of scheduled caste background. But their certificate of scheduled caste background is useless just because they could score they could score 70 biological wrong answer, 45 chemical wrong answers, and 45 mathematical wrong answers. Hence, their score is negative 160 out of positive 720. That means their score is 298 marks less than the lower cutoff of the scheduled caste in NEET exam 2026. Okay. And now let's check the moments. But now let's see what is the meritorious girl aspirants who supports misogynist political party. Their score is 70 biological correct answers, 45 chemical correct answers, and 45 mathematical correct answers. And what is their correct answers combined? That is 160 correct answers out of 180 questions of RE-NEET examination 2026. And now here we can see what is the affections at the moment. Okay. Now here we could see the affection is the significant points. Here we recurse the affections. Well. What is the marks? The marks is 640 out of 720. Okay. Now here we can see this 640 out of 720. Well, here we could see that is the significant momentums at the points. That can be here some significant points as we could notify. Well, here the point is Meritorious girl aspirants to support misogynist political party score 64 out. I apologize. 640 out of 720. When their score is 640 out of 720, well, they are superior than the general caste categories highest cutoff. Okay. Now let's check it. What is the general caste categories highest cutoff? That is 350. And we can say that probably the meritorious girl students from scheduled caste to support misogynist political party can score 640 applicants can score 70 biological correct answers, 45 chemical correct answers and 45 mathematical correct answers with the score to be 640 out of 720 is 290 marks more than the highest cutoff score of general caste category of aspirants of NEET exam 2026. And here we can see the moments. Well, here we can the girls as meritorious girls aspirant to support a misogynist political party can be automatically a girls medical students of the All Indian Institute of Medical Science, and that is the significant points as to be notified. Okay, I think here we can see this moments. Well, and now here is the moments at the points, that is the significant notifiers. Here 3900 focus. Let me take a bit of points. And here we could see the meritorious girls aspirants to be supporters of misogynist political party can be automatically the Girls Medical College of All Indian Institute of Medical Science with 26 boy medical students as a batchmate or classmate, and that is the significant notifications. Okay, and now let's check it the moments. Well, and here that is the points it can be notified, and here it is the significant notification at the points. Okay, girls meritorious girl aspirant to support misogynist. The girls aspirant to support misogynist political party is confirmed meritorious girl aspirants. And now it is the significant moment at the points. Now let's check it. What is the definitions of misogynist agenda? Well, the definitions of misogynist agenda is dedicated agenda to support a meritorious girl aspirants who can contest and answer as the function of mitochondria to be recovered at 695 apologize 675 million 691,811 coronavirus patients out of 705 million coronavirus cases, and the yes, and on the other hand, what is the definitions of political party to with 50% women representative? The definitions of political party with 50% women representative is the political party to support the meritless girl aspirants who contains the function of answer of the function of mitochondria to be here walking 400 kilometers, talking for 3 minutes and writing a letters, but not function of mitochondria to be recovering 675,691,811 out of 705 million coronavirus cases. And now that is the moments why why we can see why misogyny is necessary. But here we our honorable Divija Bhasin just here to promote her toxic feminism, where her feminism movement is just to spread the hate the meritorious girls aspirants. Okay, now here we can see the response. I think I would be ready to hear some another topics of the trends with another trends, because here what is the date today? Today's date is almost May 23, 2026, and probably in Saudi Arabia Idul Adha would be May 27, 2026, and here I am not capable to discuss of NEET exam 2026, but still at the points I am here in next live stream. I am here with the hot special live stream with the current here religious topics. And now in this point I would be back in NEET examination at the June 20, 2026 or June 15, 2026, because in the June 15, 2026 it is the necessary to discussions about the how much we can support misogynist girls aspirants, where misogynist girl aspirant is the meritorious girl aspirants. Okay, now see you then. Khuda Hafiz. Love you.